Well, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, or wherever you are in the world today. Welcome to Chats from the Tiny Couch in the Tiny House. And it is a gorgeous Sunday morning outside. It is 7 o'clock right now, and the sun is up. It's out. The sky is blue. Had a little bit of rain in this area yesterday, and it washed away all the pollen. I have been staying at this little tiny Airbnb for a week now, and I booked it for 8 days because it was time for me to come off the road and come indoors and reset. I had some hiccups along the way, going north and coming south again. And so I just wanted to take care of myself, make sure that I'm safe. I passed month 10 of living out of the Honda Element, 9th element. And I have mixed emotions right now about it. I still love her, and I think that my setup is perfect for what I am doing, but it is perpetual camping, and which I'm not hating. I love camping and I'm good at it, but I wanted to do what I call a touchdown, and so that's what I'm doing here in this little Airbnb up in Brantford, and it is adorable. But what I mean by a touchdown is it was time for me to sit down somewhere where I can't be bothered by anybody. I mean, this is remote. I'm 30 minutes from the nearest grocery store. My neighbors around me here are very far away. Hardly any traffic comes in or out. So I know that I'm not going to be bothered. And I needed the time to be able to focus on myself and focus on what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking. And I'm still trying to launch my YouTube channel and my self-employment business, and that takes a lot of energy and time and creativity. So being distracted and being interrupted, it wasn't working for me. So I decided to go back to my solo roots. Oh, this day is gorgeous out there. I want to take you outside and show you. But anyways, I wanted to just spend 8-9 days what I call off the grid. There is electricity here and I'm using it and I love it. It's the conveniences of a house. Oh, they're glorious. But I wanted to rip my car apart because I had a little lizard. I had 2 little lizards living on board, traveling with me, little cutie pies. They were pooping and peeing in my drawers. Ugh, gross. I wanted to deep clean the car. It hasn't been done since October, before I left on this trip. I've done wipe downs and things like that, but I mean, I pulled things out. And it turns out that everything on board, except for, where is it? I've got one little baggie here. Let me just show you. I've got 2. So, this is a baggie full of things that, you know, I haven't touched, I don't need, or they're seasonal and I have 2 of. And then this is just little Christmas decorations. If you watched my video from South Carolina, the Airbnb for Christmas. So I'm starting to just like go through the car again and see what I don't need, take those things out, bag them up and get them ready for storage when I head back west. My cup of coffee is almost done. Oh, that's good coffee. I got it from Sprouts in Sarasota. It's kind of funny how Venice, Osprey, and Sarasota are very close together, and so I never knew which area I was in for sure, but oh my gosh, those areas are gorgeous. And it was easy for me to van life there. I think I was there for, gosh, 14 or 17 days. I have a massive amount of editing to do, and if you're a content creator, you know it does take some time. I'm getting faster at it. You know, those long 40-minute films I do, I'm sorry if you don't like the long ones. You can always speed through them or watch them in 2 parts. But those take me about 4 or 5 hours. They used to take me between 40 and 80 when I was first learning, but I'm faster at it now. And I like to go back. I like to do a little bit, go back through, and then, you know, watch it again and see how much I like it or don't like it or fix it. Sometimes I will lay everything down and then piece it together, edit it, and then set it aside for a day. Go back to it the next day with kind of a fresh mind, and then I will finish it that day. Okay, well, this cup of coffee is done. I'm going to take you outside and just show you around this beautiful morning and this beautiful property. Good morning. There's one of the vinyl stickers. Links in the description. There's one of the vinyl stickers. Links are in the description below if you would like one. I thought I would do a segment called Tiny Confessions from the Tiny Couch. While I've been staying at this little tiny house, I've had a lot of time to be introspective without interruption and to reflect on my journey so far and how I'm feeling, the people that I've met, as well as the places that I've gone to. And something that I'm noticing is that I am such a people pleaser, and I am such a lover of people and pets and children and the elderly, and I love to help. I mean, you've seen that on the channel before. I help folks that are in need if I can. I've also learned how to dial it back and put my oxygen mask on first before I assist all others. So what I have discovered on this road trip is that I have been crap fitting people into my life. And if you don't know what crap fitting is, go and check out Crappy Childhood Fairy. She's amazing on YouTube. She has all kinds of videos. I heard about her from another YouTuber, and so I have been watching her videos, and they are so enlightening. I like to put them on and have them going in the background, like when I'm cooking a meal, or if I'm doing something like an art project, or just even laying in the loft having a nap or meditating. So what that means, crap fitting, is that, you know, I want to accept people for where they are and where they're at and their capabilities or lack of capabilities, or lacks of consideration and, oh, that's not right, not lacks. I like to try and meet people where they're at without judgment, and just really work on accepting them for where they're at and how they show up. I mean, not everybody is working on themselves or even trying to look at what that even is. I mean, we hear all kinds of them. I'm searching for myself. I'm on an exploration. Where is the ninth element? Where's Mindy? where's Mindy? That's so silly. But we change throughout our life, and our experiences change us. And I've had quite a few experiences lately that have changed me a lot. And what those experiences have taught me, and the people that I've met, is that I am 1000% an introvert. I know that that doesn't translate from here to there to you, because you're watching me on YouTube, but I am thriving so well this past week in this tiny house on this beautiful property out in the backcountry of Florida. I have found something new that I actually probably knew before and did before, but kind of abandoned to go and do all these other things and take care of everyone else. That now that I have this time to take care of myself, it is amazing what I'm discovering. Okay, I'm going to pause you while I go make some coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, my biggest lesson to myself right now, and I want to share this with you if you're struggling as well, is that if we don't take the time to step back from what's going on around us and stop listening to what everyone else is telling us, and just trying to discover for ourselves what it is that I want, where do I want to go, what do I want to see, I end up doing things or going places that I don't necessarily enjoy. I mean, they sound great, and it sounds like, oh yeah, I want to do this. This sounds amazing. And then I get there and I'm like, what the? So this trip has taught me that I'm a big, huge nature kid. Going to cities and restaurants. The only part I like about cities are the restaurants, museums, and the architecture, and some of the people that I meet. I cannot handle all of the busyness, the noise, the stimulation, the activity, the pace. Like, my anxiety goes through the roof. And I had to really pay attention to that. The other thing that I've noticed on this trip as well is that I'm not good in groups over 6 people, maybe 9 people at the most. I went to that van life event. Thank you to my subscriber for purchasing the tickets and the camp spot and organizing it for me to come up there to go to that with you. I appreciate that so much. Even though it was like super chill and spread out and it was outside, I felt anxious. And then meeting just one other subscriber there, it's not like there were tons of people, I felt my anxiety go up even more, because I was like, oh my goodness, I just wasn't expecting to see people that know me. And it's interesting to be around people that watch me on YouTube and all the things that I share, but I know nothing about them. And I think what happens too is that I mean, I'm not acting when I'm on YouTube. I'm just being authentically me. But you only get to see bits and pieces of it. Therefore, I feel like I disappoint people. And I know that I just need to not worry about that and just worry about myself. Because what happens in the disappointment is that when folks meet me, they think, oh, well, we're going to go traveling together, and they want to be part of my YouTube adventure and journeys. And I know that that sounds amazing and wonderful and exciting, but I truly am a solo female traveler. Like, I love being a one. I love being solo. I love having this time to myself, focusing 1000% on myself to understand, what do I need? Where am I going? What is going to make me happy? Where do I thrive the best? Like, what do I need? What do I want? And if I'm traveling with other people, that gets a little convoluted and a little muddy and murky, because I all of a sudden just immediately flip to, what do you need? How can I help you? What would make you feel good in this moment? Where would you like to go? What would you like to see? What would you like to eat? And so that is what I've been learning this past month on the road. Going up to the Van Life event and then going down to Osprey and meeting some folks down there. And so nothing bad happened or anything like that. There were a few moments of misunderstandings. Excuse me. At the end of the day, I just needed to bounce and be alone. And so I booked this cute little Airbnb, and I've been hanging out here, and I've been working and cooking amazing healthy food, meditating, doing yoga outside on the deck, because my body was a little stiff and crooked and stuff from being hunched over in the van so much. So that's been amazing. I have been so grateful and feeling so blessed to have this time to do that as well. I guess what I wanted to say from the little tiny couch today in the tiny house here in Florida is that it's really important to pause and to reflect and to get quiet with yourself. The whole time I've been here at this little tiny house, I have had podcasts on, but I've refrained from just having music going in the background or anything else, so that I could just let my mind unload and I could process the experiences that I've been having the last month or so and the interactions that I've been having, so that I can understand myself a bit better and maybe the needs of others over my needs, and like, how do I show up for that? How do I interact with that? And it's been really great to be able to just be like, hey, I gotta go and, put my key in my car and move to my different location and just be with myself again. That's the best part, I think, about van life. It really is true. If you don't like where you're at or the people that you're around or what's going on, if it doesn't feel safe or supporting what I need right now, I just put my key in my car and I drive away. So that's been really cool. I think the coffee is ready. I have the video behind you on my tiny desk. It took me about an hour. It took me about 90 minutes to edit it. I had laid the tracks down last night after I finished another video for you. So now my favorite part is I'm going to hop on Epidemic Sound, put my headphones on, I'm going to listen to some music, and I'm going to see what music fits with the video, because I love putting music with my videos. And then I'm going to go for a walk because it's a gorgeous day out there. It's not too hot. And then I'm going to come back, maybe take a little nap, and then I will sit out on the deck this afternoon, and I'm going to color one of the mandala bags that Amy gave me down in Key West, and just relax for the rest of the day. I have 2 more days here in this tiny house, and I want to make the most of them. I have a little bit of hand laundry to do, and I hang it out in the line outside. Honestly, I've been living in bikinis. Today is the first day that I put like some clothes on. I like to hang out naked. Oh my God, I can't believe what I share on the internet sometimes. But so yes, it's been warm. So I've been hanging out in my bikini just in case somebody that I don't know rolls up. I don't want them to see this old fabulous body. So I'm going to make another cup of coffee. I'm going to finish editing this video, and I'm going to call it quits on this vlog. So these have been confessions from the tiny couch. in the tiny house in Florida. Okay, you guys, I love you so much and thanks for being here. So much love from the road. Full moon, March 7th, 2023, in the backcountry of Florida. Oh yeah, baby. I don't know what that is, but it's beautiful and creepy. Driving over the Mississippi River. Yeah, I'm not super inspired to film today's drive. It's just driving from Florida to Mexico. Today's coffee is in a teepee.